All right. Welcome to the Writer's Touch podcast. This is your one and only the host, Jay Curry. Listen, man, I told you guys I had something phenomenal that you shouldn't even. You just put everything down and just get ready because, man, this is like the rocket ship that's ready about to take off to a different time frame and to a different atmosphere. So I have the one and only, all the way from the MIA, I should say, but now he resides right here in Atlanta, Georgia. The one and only Mr. ViceCity-Kevo.
Yes, Sirski. What's going on?
Oh man, what's
Thank
going
you,
on?
man.
It took you long enough to get on the show, but so how's it going with you?
Just trying to survive. Make this music. Make this
Yeah,
business.
it's a pleasure to have you right here on the show.
Appreciate it.
So tell me what's good, man. What's going on?
Not much right now. I'm in the process of releasing like my little first like debut album. It's called Hi Mamba. It's really based off of Kobe Bryant.
Got you.
And kind of a little bit of my lifestyle. I turned 24 this past December.
Man.
Kobe died last year, my 24th year. His number was 24.
Right.
He was one of, I won't say my favorite player growing up, but he was definitely someone that I like looked up to, respected his game and stuff like that. And the way he died, it was just kind of unfortunate. And during this year, when you turn 24, our people in my age bracket say it's our Kobe year, it's our Mamba year. So I already had that mentality. And then when he died and I started going to the studio and recording, I was like, I'm going to name it after him because I'm going to embrace me being 24, my Mamba mentality.
Made you go a little harder, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, because he go hard at whatever he do. So we got to go hard at what you do.
So man, listen, I've heard some music back. I know it's a little older and everything, but man, I'm still feeling that cautious. I know you did some other records and so on, but man, cautious was like, it just made me, man, it just made me think about a lot of stuff, so.
Shout out to Cautious. Actually, Cautious is the song that you could say that gave me my little name, my little recognition that got all of this started.
Got you.
And to this day, it's still probably one of my best songs.
So you decided to go with on your name ViceCity-Kevo because you're from the Vice City.
I'm from the Vice City. Nobody ever really called me, like Kevin or whatnot. Back in Miami, they called me Dede. Or KJ, and everybody else used to call me Kevo. And so when I was like starting to rap, and they was like, you need to find a stage name. And I was like, Vice City. I'm from the Vice City, right. And I'm Kevo, so why not?
Hey, shout out to the MIA.
City Opa-locka.
Man, I really got to ask you, what made you get into rapping and music?
Actually, this rapping and the music, me taking it serious didn't really happen until my first year in college. Mm-hmm. Growing up, I always wanted to be a sports journalist. I always loved writing and making poetry and debated about topics and stuff like that. So I knew growing up I was gonna like take a route in a way that I was gonna use my skill of writing and releasing my feelings on paper, some way, somehow. And when I was in college and I was at Tennessee State, shout out to my HBCU. When I moved over to LaGrange, I had to change my major to digital media, and it kind of exposed me to the music world more. Because in high school, I used to just freestyle with the gang and just be whatever. I knew I was good with words, so I was like, whatever. I never thought I could be a rapper.
Got you.
But then I met two of my bestest friends, Kevin, DJ and Kosi, and my happy Jew friend, Elliot. But they encouraged me more to do this music. And then my friends Sean and Will and Jordan told me that I have potential and I have a story to tell. Mm-hmm. And at that moment, I made a couple of songs and people was rocking with it, and it just continued on from there.
Just took off from there, right? All right. So no metaphors or nothing like that. You just went straight in, right?
I mean, you could say it's like I have some little metaphors and similes and all of that. I don't really I don't consider myself a focus on the punchlines. Like I have a story that I want to tell. I have a message that I want to give out to people. Like I actually been through some things. I actually done some things. I seen some things, and not all good, but it's still my life. What made me me, or what makes me me. So I really focus on trying to, and I use music as therapy too. Like I don't feel like I can really express myself a lot to many people. So, but when I'm looking at a microphone, it's just me talking about how I feel to someone that's not gonna say anything bad.
Right.
So
right. You can get it all out.
Yeah. So it's really storytelling rap more than punchline rap.
Okay. So, are there any resources that really helped you on this journey on your debut?
What do you mean?
As far as did you learn from anybody? Any what's the word I'm looking for? Any
inspirations?
Yeah.
Yes, I have a few actually. Like I said, my best friends, DJ and Kosi, my homie Elliot, they always was my inspiration because they gave me the feeling that I could do this. They gave me that support and I guess like that shoulder to know like somebody believes in me. Right. So they pushes that they gave me motivation and the support. Inspirations from like music, I say Tupac. Tupac is a relatable rapper to me. I think he's the greatest. Melodies are with Quavo, and I will also say a lot of it comes from me working with my homie Key. Key Don't Play. I check out his album The Menace on Apple Music, but he's one of the main factors in this because he pushed me and his style is different from mine. So we've been in the studio a lot together, and we've been like helping each other figure out our flows and who we want to be. And I will also say my 05 and Sean Kidd is also was like my inspirations and influences to keep going in this.
Man, I don't know why, but when I this one question has really been in my head because you from the 305, the MIA. I thought you were gonna say you listened to Pitbull.
I actually listened to Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, but his music is not really his music is party music. I don't really listen to party music like that. I don't go out like that. But he do have a vibe, and he is from the city. He really from the block. I give him that. He don't make Miami type music.
Right. I like the energy he gives.
I get it if you say Trick Daddy. I like Trick Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Speaking of Trick Daddy, he got a little restaurant out too. He got a restaurant out too.
Yes. So, him, DJ Khaled, they all moving down there. Yeah. Rick Ross, I like all of that.
So, what you wish you had known? Let me go back on this project right here. What you wish you would have known now, back when you started out. So everything that you learned now on this project right here, on this record right here, had you wish you would have known when you first started out.
That who you go record with is vital. Like you can't just record with anybody. You have to record with someone who knows what they're doing. You have to record with someone that appreciates you as a rapper like you will appreciate them as an engineer and producer. Right. Because it's not gonna work if they don't dig you and you don't dig how they do their job. So it's like you gotta find the chemistry, and I wish I would have known that back then. And I also learned that I have a lot to say, but that doesn't mean I have to say it all in one song. Right. And I don't have to put too many words in my bars because sometimes like I have a good message, but I add too much to it, and it kind of like it kind of like throws it off. So like from Strange Boy, my first mixtape, to now, I just learned how to be a better rapper, how to make better quality songs, because everyone says I had the bars. It's just the quality's not catching up.
And and really for real, listen to your music. I can really tell that you do have bars. You have great lyrics, and I don't know how you put it out but you really put it out there, and you go hard when you on your music, and that's what's up.
I appreciate that. I don't think I'm myself when I make music. Like I really do feel like Kevo, the normal guy, and the sports podcast guy is a completely different version from VCK. VCK is kind of more outgoing, talkative, serious, and not really playing with folks.
That's what's up.
But like Kevo is really more like quiet, laid back, and chill.
So, everybody that has a project, they create, not only do they create great art as far as music and whatnot, what's your fondest memory that you can say, you know what, I did this in the studio, but I'm gonna take this home because that's something I can keep right there in my heart because,
Of one of the songs?
Yeah.
It's actually when you hear the album, it's a few songs on there that I look at personally because all of them meant something differently. At the time, there's a song called Shake Some on there that I have with my boy 05. And really that was like a song that I made. I had just bought a Mercedes and I was sitting in the car and I was thinking to myself, like, I got a Mercedes. Like a year and a half ago before that, I almost died on the highway. An 18 really hit me, crashed into a tree.
Yeah.
And then like I got a Mercedes a year and a half later, so it made me say like, no matter what I go through, I'm gonna shake some.
Yeah.
So the song is called Shake Some, and then it's like, I just caught the Benz. I'm about to go and dip on them, laughing at these folks that said I went out to be nothing. So I like that song, and then I have another one where it's like I'm just sitting there just looking back on life and reflecting. I just like having a son and everything I've been through. I'm not really good with posting my life on social media or like really good with telling people about my business. I keep that to myself.
Yeah.
Like whatever's my life is my life. So I kind of don't feel comfortable saying what I have going on in my life unless I'm behind like the mic because it don't ask questions.
Man, shout out to your newborn son too.
Shout out Zion.
Yes, sir. So
Got a track called Zion on there.
Oh,
Shout out to 05.
Now that's what I was talking about. So that probably is something that's really meaningful in your heart, because your son's name's Zion. You said you got a track on that name Zion and everything. So that's really got to hit home hard.
Yes, I mean, it's named after Zion. It was actually an idea from 05. He at the end of the song, he was like, everybody give a grand welcome to Zion. And on the song, we basically just talking about like how we thrashing.
Right.
Thrashing is a word of like we killing them, we doing it.
Man.
And like it's like I named it after Zion because I do this for him. Like I go hard for my son.
Man, that's what's up, man, for real. So who are the 3 people in your life or ever who have been your most influential to you?
Influential.
Yeah.
Ooh. As in life or music?
Life, music in general.
Uh,
Someone you can sit back and you can say, you know what, shout out to this person because, man, had it not been for them, my music wouldn't be where it's at, my life wouldn't be where it's at, So these are the most influential people in my life.
When it comes to my life,
Mm-hmm.
My influence comes from my wifey, my baby mama, my partner, my best friend. She gives me a lot of strength, to keep going. And whenever I'm down and stuff, no matter what we go through, she still pushes me to be better. I say all 3 of my grandmas, my dad's mom, my mama's mom, and my great grandma. Like those 3 ladies raised me since I was a kid, and all I knew was them. And my dad says I have a personality as my mom's mom. I act, but I look at the world like my other 2 grandmas see it. So, and I say my brothers. I do anything for my brothers. It's times where it was just us. We was in a room. We shared rooms together. We slept on floors together. We shared the same clothes. Nobody really understands me better than them four.
That's what's up. So this part of my segment that I do like to dig into, let your fan base know who is ViceCity-Kevo. So we're gonna do like curious questions.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come to a part of your life where you big, you on top of the world so much, and they decided to do a movie after you.
Mm-hmm.
Who would play ViceCity-Kevo?
One of my brothers.
Man, you gotta, what actor would you pick?
If I had to pick an actor?
Yeah.
If I had to pick a actor, who could play Kevo? You gotta be young now, huh?
Yeah.
I say Martin can be a good Kevo because he can look like me, but I don't think Martin could get as dark as my life. But that's hard. I say Michael B. Jordan.
That's what's up. Yeah, I think he's hot right now. Everybody's on him right now, boy.
Or Chadwick Boseman, but rest in peace to the
Right,
legend.
shout out to Chadwick. Out of the 7 dwarfs, which one of them that you can say, that's me?
The angry one.
Oh man, why the angry one?
I don't be having time. I don't have patience. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm not where I will never be satisfied. I'm always gonna be angry until I get where I want to be. And I think that's just how I come to terms with things. Like if I don't have what I want and I'm going out there and get it, I'm not gonna smile until I have everything I want.
Man, is that how your son how you can see yourself? You can see yourself in your son.
I can see a little bit of my son in me. Like a lot of reasons I am who I am because of life situations and environment. Therefore, my son would never ever see. So therefore, like he won't all the way be like me, but the fear no man but God attitude. Right. He would have the ambition, the dedication to his craft. He would have, and I see that already. He's already 6 months and he's focused and he's determined to do what he want to do.
Right, right. So I've read that you are a big Avengers fan.
Superhero fans.
Man. So knowing that Disney took over Marvel, you know what? I'm gonna put it like this because I read something on you. Besides Spider-Man, name your favorite Disney movie.
My favorite Disney movie that's not Spider-Man or not a superhero movie?
It's a superhero movie. So outside of Spider-Man, what's your favorite superhero movie?
It's Batman.
Man.
But Batman is not Disney though.
Right. I was gonna say why Batman?
Because Batman's that guy. For
rich?
One, he's rich. He's not generic, Superman is generic. He got all the powers in the world, but still be getting beat. Right. Batman only has his hands, his feet, and his mind. And yes, his money, but you got to have your mind, and you got to have some type of skill to do what he do. And it's dark. I like that. He comes from troubled backgrounds and stuff like that. He made something out of nothing. Even though he had everything as a kid, he was rich. He still became him.
He's a superhero, but he doesn't have any fancy powers, and that's what's up.
Yeah, and he'll go toe to toe with Superman without no powers and stuff like that.
So, pretty much my last question right here, but I got one more. But if you came across a chef and he made a VCK sandwich, what would that consist of?
Ooh, like a sub?
Yeah.
It would either be it would have steak, cheese, white provolone.
Gotcha.
Extra vinegar or light lettuce, mad banana peppers and jalapenos, and black pepper.
Man.
And I might throw a little bit of hot sauce on it.
Gotcha. So, all right, my last question. Where can our listeners connect with you online to go cop that new project from you?
Okay, Hi Mamba drops this Saturday on all streaming platforms. It will be on Amazon Prime, Apple, Tidal, Pandora, iHeartRadio, not Peacock, Dazzle, whatever you want to call it, whatever these things. Basically, wherever you can find music, I'm on there.
Man, that's what's up. So y'all heard it right here, right out the horse's mouth. Go get that what is it?
Hi Mamba.
Hot Mamba. I was gonna say Black
Rest in
Mamba.
peace,
go get that Hot Mama right quick. You know, it's dropping Saturday. Go ahead and make it hot. Make it at least, if you don't make it to number 1, make it at least number 10 in the hot Billboard tracks. You know, so because we got to see this man come up. You know, we got to support our own. I do appreciate you stopping by. You know, any shout outs you want to give anybody?
First, I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity. I want to thank you. I want to thank my family. I want to thank Cherion. I want to thank my homie, my best friend, my ride or die, Jordan. Don't ever forget, I love you, boy. I want to shout out all the people who support me, and I want to thank God, really. 3 years ago, I was sleeping on a cot. I couldn't even stay with my own family. Man. So for me to be right here now with my face on like Apple and Tidal and stuff like that, I ain't rich, but it's a blessing right now. Man, you know, it's emotional.
Way, right? You know? It's on its way, right?
Yeah, it's on its way.
Man. Hey, listen, you know, man, you always welcome to stop by. You know, man, next time you come by, drop some music with us, man, for real.
Yes, sir.
Let us play some of that. You know what I'm saying? So this broadcast has really been sponsored by J. Curry Collection, Mystique Agency, Elegant Exquisite. Everybody who, you know, pretty much, I think I named the top 3 right quick. So, and thank you, J. Curry Collection, for allowing us to be in your store. So, man, ViceCity-Kevo in the building.
Before we get out of here, y'all make sure, if all my sports lovers and fans, y'all make sure y'all go check out Not Another Sports Podcast with me, Kevin, and Jordan. I'm Kevin. Me, Jordan, and Brandon. Y'all go check that out. We're on the way up. We're going to YouTube and all podcast streaming platforms soon. And we got a lounge coming soon. So.
Oh, that's what's up. So, man, listen, we got to stop by, you know, and we got to return a favor. Shout out to my cameraman, J. Curry II. Shout out to Terriana Brooks. She's always doing my stills. And my producer right behind me, Shamika Curry. Man, blessing. It's been a good one. Peace.
Shout out J. Curry II for filming my first music video for How Mamba as well. So y'all get in touch with my boy. He charging top dollar though.
He doing that photography too, y'all.
Top dollar.
Yes, sir. All right, man. It's been a blessing, man. Stop by anytime.
Yes, sir. DCK.
Right on.